Welcome back, everyone, and I'm here again with SBR contributor Jordan Sharp. Today we're going to be talking about how those odds have been acting up for the game between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Baltimore Ravens. How you doing today, Jordan?
Doing good, Dax. Thanks, man.
All righty, man. So lines makers have the Ravens opened up as 14.5-point favorites. Line dropped a half a point, but 5 times went the other way again. 15.5 they have them. Geez, that Coke must be really good over there. Anyways, Texans, Jaguars. Jaguars lost 27-13. Ravens took that game from the Dolphins 28-13. Now we got the Jaguars coming in as another one of the worst teams in the league, 2-11 straight up, 3-9-1 against the spread. Ravens 8-5 straight up and across the spread. Now I think that Torrey Smith was the only thing that might hinder the Ravens' chances in this case, because let's give a little bit of credit to the Jaguars. Their defense is a little bit, better than what we would expect to see from this team. I'm thinking that the Ravens, the way that they've been playing so far, they are up and coming and they have a little bit of potential, and they could make it to the playoffs if they play their cards right. I don't know, man. What do you think? 15.5 is way too much for 5 times. I don't know what they're smoking. And for the rest of them, I think that, it might be an interesting take if we can find some value on this game. What do you think, man?
Yeah, just a side note. Isn't 5 dimes in Costa Rica? Are they somewhere? That's what I thought. Can you go check on them when you get off work today just to see if they're okay over there? But anyways, I agree with you completely about the Jaguars' defense. They have been playing a lot better. I think you knew that was going to happen eventually under Gus Bradley coming over from Seattle a couple years ago. But yeah, I can't bring myself to bet on either side of this game. You're right. I think Torrey Smith probably not going to play. Word is that he did practice today, but they report out of the Baltimore Sun says that he looked really gimpy. He was wearing a knee brace, so not necessarily giving you that much confidence that he's going to be effective or play at all. But the line is starting to tick down. I think there has been some late movement here today on a Friday. Money coming back in on the Jaguars because according to the SBR consensus page, looks like the volume pretty even for both sides of this. A little bit more on the Ravens. I think that you'd expect that because it's the Jaguars and everybody's going to immediately think to fade the Jaguars. But in this situation, if you're getting it back up at 14.5 or 15, I think you definitely take points for the Jaguars in this one. But right now, not seeing a whole lot of value either side of this one. It could be a sneaky backdoor cover for the Jags, but I don't trust either team really to cover this spread right now. Probably a game I'm just going to avoid this week.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I mean, what's that total looking like? Because, we might be looking at a nice under game here.
It's at 45, so, I wouldn't mind the under. I think that would definitely be the side of the total I would bet, just because the Jaguars could really only put up 13, 14 points in this game, and it could really end up being a good value. So yeah, I guess if you really like the total in this game, probably going to be the under for me. I agree with that, but yeah, the spread not doing anything for me this week.
All right, man. I'll definitely make a call and find out what's going on in 5 dimes. And as always, brother, it's a pleasure talking football with you, and let's do this again next week.
All right, thanks, Dax.
No problem, man. For SBR Picks, this is Dax Floyd.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.